Hello, and welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Onyx Prime, with my two co-hosts here.
Hi, I'm Computron.
Hi, I'm Kilobyte.
And with us, special guest is HighbeamTF. Hello, and thank you for being here.
Hello, thank you for inviting me.
Welcome.
Well, you're actually our fourth Q&A. Second for this season, but fourth overall. Woo woot.
That's exciting.
Woohoo!
So, Highbeam, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first of all, I am a Decepticon, currently part of a Special Ops Recon Squadron and their lead sniper. But don't worry, I prefer to stun those who get in my way, you know?
Okay, write that down. Someone write that down.
It's a little bit scary.
I guess to help visualize me, my bot mode stands about 20 feet tall with the alt mode of an old 90s model Earth Jeep Grand Cherokee in bright red, my favorite color, over light and dark gray limbs. I have a sharp red crest on my forehead of my dark gray helmet, and the front doors of my alt mode kind of stand out like wings behind my shoulders. I've been told several times that I resemble an Autobot named Skids, but haven't really met him yet, so I'm not exactly sure if that's accurate. I've been called charismatic and sometimes a bit intimidating due to my job, you know, as a Decepticon, of course. Although, honestly, I prefer guard duty over fighting, though I guess that might seem boring to some bots. As for my holomatter, currently speaking, I based it on a human female that I encountered back on Earth. Stands about 5'3", kind of average curvy build, looks a little Hispanic. Her hair is white at the top and purple on the ends, kind of short, choppy angled haircut around the face. Normally dressed in reds and blacks and tends to be a little more on the energetic, sometimes a little snarky side than my typical self. I guess it's something to help blends in with the humans better, you know.
Fantastic. So you've been to Earth.
I have.
How's that like?
So I've been to Earth as part of a recon squadron. We would try to gather intel from any Autobots that we found down on Earth. You know, try to, get any kind of information we can, be sneaky and all that.
Is the Energon better than up here? Because I'm gonna be honest, the stuff's diluted.
I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Earth Energon. It's not that great.
Hey, Computron, Swerve gives us a discount.
Mm-hmm.
At least 1%.
We gotta be nice, Computron.
Yeah.
You guys get a discount?
Yeah, 1% off.
I feel like... Oh.
We went to Earth a while back for a convention. That was fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That's good.
I haven't been to any of those yet. I've heard about them, and I know there's one coming up in October that I might send my holomatter to. It's supposed to be in Chicago.
Oh, right on.
Ooh.
Chicago.
I haven't been to Chicago yet, so that's fun.
Yeah, kind of looking forward to that.
I heard they color their water green.
They color the water
They
green?
color the water green?
Yeah. To celebrate this one dude named Patrick.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. I don't understand it.
Patrick, the star?
I think so. Apparently he has a day down there and they color the water green.
Huh.
Interesting. Kilo, do you mind taking us to the next question?
Yes, because these human cultures are kind of weird sometimes. What first brought you into the world of Transformers?
Well, when I was a young bot, I remember being introduced to the Generation 1 cartoon series and toy line, while also being fascinated with, at the time, die-cast cars. I don't know, I just kind of felt as a little sparkling that cars were more fun to play with than some of the other toys that were around.
Yeah, jets are overrated.
So, like, the concept of cars and planes that could transform into robotic beings from another planet, I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of lost interest a little bit during the Beast War time, though, kind of getting distracted by other cartoons and things. And then when the Unicron Trilogy came out, though, that's kind of what started to kick off my habit of collecting Transformer action figures, which now my collection it's nearing the 400 range.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic. Unicron Trilogy is one of my favorites.
I started with the Unicron Trilogy as a sparkling, so...
Yeah, it was good stuff, good times. Yeah, that between that trilogy and then, even though sometimes we don't really talk about Bayverse, Transformers Animated, Transformers Prime, that kind of really solidified my love of the fandom again, and pretty much watched everything ever since. And I still have a lot of things on pre-order.
What verse again?
What verse?
Yeah, moving on. Do you have any side projects you are currently working on?
Well, I'd kind of decided a few months ago that I wanted to finally learn how to actually draw Transformers characters myself.
Ooh.
I used to draw like a lot of anime styled art back in my school days. But since then, it kind of tapered off until just this last couple months when I got a hold of a digital art tablet to play around with. And ever since then, I kind of got this idea in my head of creating my own character spotlight, like a mini comic, kind of based around my bot Sona, Highbeam, along with two of his other team members whose names are Nightshade and Thunderflare, also Decepticons.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Another project that I do want to work on at some point, though, maybe this summer, we'll see, is I have a couple Transformer model kits, the Furai brand model kits.
Those are fun.
Ooh, which ones?
I have the IDW Rodimus, Megatron, all three Seekers. Actually, I have duplicates of Thundercracker and Skywarp. That's a funny accidental oops from the shipper.
Oh wow, nice.
You're gonna need Thundercracker with oh gosh, the dog.
Buster.
Buster, yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna need to get you a Buster with your
Yes.
Thundercracker.
So, I know Kilo does this thing called a Twitch. Kilo, you really gotta check that out with your doctor. But I hear that you also have a Twitch.
It's not that kind of Twitch.
Different kind of Twitch.
Different kind of Twitch. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, I'm in there as well. My Holomatter specifically has a Twitch stream. It's a lot of fun. Kind of found it's a good way to infiltrate the humans using this virtual streaming platform where my Holomatter plays games, sometimes some action-packed games. There's even a couple Transformer games out there that she's played. She's done some action figure unboxings with these Transformers as well. Apparently humans really like that sort of thing. I don't understand, but
Humans are weird.
They're interesting.
Do you have any favorite games? Any that you're doomed to play?
I see what you did there.
Right. Yeah, very clever, very clever. Yes, I've recently become completely engrossed in the Doom 2016 and the sequel Doom Eternal games. It's so good. And there's a bot in there too. He's seen better. He's kind of half of what he was before, but oof.
Probably the best player in the game.
My favorite player in the game. But my Hollow, she'll, even though she plays these games on stream, she's not really the good sharpshooter that my bot Sona is.
It's all about the disguise.
She kind of dies a lot.
I'm gonna have to order some injects because all I'm hearing is these guys with the Twitch talking about Doom, and here I am thinking you Twitch and Doom.
we're not. It's not that kind of Twitch. How many times do I have to explain? I'll explain it when we're offline.
Killer, you got the next one?
I do. Who is your favorite Transformers character and why?
Oh, you had to make that comment earlier about jets, didn't you?
It's almost as if it was on purpose. But I don't know.
I know. It's like foreshadowing. But yes, my favorite Transformer, without question, is Starscream. There's something about his character development from, even though they hinted at it a little bit in Generation 1, that at one point he was a scientist, lost his friend Skyfire, sometimes called Jetfire, and then ended up wanting to really do a bad job of trying to take over as leader of the Decepticons. I don't know. The whole character arc there, like, what makes someone go from science to war like that?
Loss makes
Oh.
makes you do a lot of things.
That's valid.
War is a heck of a war. Yes.
Yeah.
Well said, Computron.
Well-
Well said.
Is there any specific version of Starscream that you prefer or like better than the others?
Gosh, I love Transformers Prime Starscream. He's
It's such a good one.
he's like this perfect balance of like dark, chaotic, but still a bumbling failure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I like a well written villain character. Some characters with depth. That gets to me.
Yes.
One more question. So possibly your top 3 favorite toys. We kind of went over this, but we were talking about your figurines. But like, what's your favorite like action figures or anything really?
All right. Well, I would have to say, as I turn around and look at them,
Looking at the top of the trophy case here.
there was one. This absolutely huge Starscream from the Unicron Trilogy. I think it was the Cybertron. Is it the Ultimate class?
Yeah, the planetary one.
One with the coronation crown and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was one of my first ones that I got when I, became fascinated by the Unicron Trilogy, and I just love him to death. So he's such a good figure. Second place, we would have to also go with a Starscream figures.
Weird.
A truth seeker.
There was a masterpiece Starscream years ago that it was at one of these Earth stores called Walmart. It was an exclusive there, and it's such a good figure. Let's see, who would be my third? Oh, goodness gracious. Right now, I am really partial to the Shattered Glass Jetfire.
Oh, it's such a pretty figure.
That is a pretty figure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I love the colors on that one. The whole build is just so good.
I'm sensing a theme here. You like Starscream and his partner.
Interesting.
There's no theme at all. There's not at all.
I like the ones that go fly.
I don't have a thing for seekers.
Seekers indeed. So, Highbeam, I want to thank you for being here. Where can the listeners find you?
Listeners can find me at username HighbeamTF, which the TF stands for Transformers. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Oh, okay.
But on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and another site called Hover, where we kind of share some of the clips of some of the chaos that happens over on Twitch.
Oh, fantastic. And listeners will have those links in the details below. So be sure to check them out and give them a follow. All right. I think that wraps it up for us. Do you have any questions for us as we move on?
No, I think I'm pretty good.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you guys for having me.
No, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Till all are one.
Till all are
Till
one.
all are one.
Till all are one.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Swerve's Bar Podcast. You can also find us on Twitter at Swerve's Bar. If you are interested in more content, try checking out the spin-off D&D Transform and Rollout Rise of the World Killers. Let's tune in for a preview now.
I too live in a small town. I'm just a lonely girl living in a lonely world. I took the midnight train going anywhere.
Did you see street lights?
That is the intro.
What about people?
No, they're all Decepticons.
Whoa.
Rude.
Whoa.
That escalated quickly.
Stereotypical.
Oh, you're gonna have to edit that one out, man.
This is one of the most entertaining D&D games I've been in a while. I'm just gonna say.
Exhilarating. There is also a YouTube channel with bonus content. Link will be provided below. End transmission.